Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Houston Texans. A pair of 3-0 teams set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten, and we're off in week 4. Taking in at the 3.
I saw that hole.
Down inside the 30 at the 27. First play from scrimmage. Watson going to throw it. Steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And some room to work. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
What a dynamic player Eckler has become since going undrafted out of Western State. He was top 5 in rushing touchdowns and all-purpose yards last season, while nearly getting his first 1,000-yard campaign on the ground. Somehow, he has yet to appear in a Pro Bowl. That seems likely to change this season.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. It's Eckler again. And some space here. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. The Texans hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field.
Learn how I'm learning how to throw it away.
But that time, the defense was up to the task.
Or at least get rid of it.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. To throw is Watson.
Oh,
He
bullshit.
will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete.
Okay.
The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. 4th down, off goes Watson. On comes Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And it's now 3-0 Texans. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that.
It's running like your nose.
They won't turn that down at all.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Quick throw into the hands of Hopkins out wide. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play.
Try to be slick, though.
And that will bring up second down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
They go play action now. Ryan. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
They'll run for it. McCaffrey.
Oh,
close. Did he get there? They're going to say he's short of the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it.
I thought you got it because you fell forward. Your knee must have hit before that. I brought Reed up because I thought you were going to go left. You went right.
Running on first down, Eckler trying to run inside, but nothing there.
All right.
The tackle by Robert Quinn. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Looking to throw on second down. Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
You know why I do the Legends, play with that Legends team? That play, by playing that Legends.
On the screen, this is Eckler. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down
that thing don't pop up.
Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a toss of 4. Got to give some credit.
I try to do that Texas with
early on first down.
Really read it
Eckler
well,
or whoever has running back. That don't work.
So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it up, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open. No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting them go. That could have been worse. Instead,
you got 3rd.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will make it 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw
best friend,
like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
And a gain of 4 gets them right to the midfield stripe.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From midfield now, here's Ryan. On the slant, complete
every fucking time on that, you get me.
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 37. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end.
Yeah, I know.
6-0 our score after 1. Eight yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Ryan got his man complete over the
come
middle.
on,
That's
so
Hopkins.
close.
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 18. Give him 10 yards here as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Chargers. DeAndre Hopkins with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from capturing the lead.
Good play, good play.
Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
I think might have been Justin. Oh, no, that wasn't Justin. That's McCord?
Away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're kind of searching for that magic elixir. You know, they're moving the football a little bit, but not with any great consistency.
I love that term you just used, elixir, right?
Old school.
Old school. I love that because you don't want to put too much pressure on your defense as well, all right? If you're kicking field goals, that's great, but your defense has to keep going out there and holding the other team. You're not giving them any
Yeah, because he would have been gone if I could have got right.
Tougher as the game goes along. Put the ball in the end zone and get 6s. That's the ambrosia that they're looking for.
Ambrosia and trying to erase this deficit.
Oh!
And he's run past the 30-yard line there. 48 yards rushing.
You gotta be kidding me.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire.
Good
they brought it back to
Lord.
3rd and manageable with that run.
The Texans on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch there. Good for 10 yards and a first down. Up the middle with Eckler. They'll work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Once more, here's Eckler. They find some open field here. And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers' 17-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They go draw play to McKinnon. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Remember, as they try to run the ball down here, Charles, this is the number 2 rush defense in the league.
So do you accept the challenge up front? Do you get your offensive line together, get your tight end in the ball game and say, I don't care that they're number 2. Let's go ahead and show them that we can run the ball anyway? Or do you do the best thing and throw the darn thing and try and get in the end zone?
And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown. Jerick McKinnon, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans are once again back in front. Fairbairn good with the extra point.
I should went for 2.
This is a 6-point game. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. And the Texans scoop it. And they'll be inside the red zone with the ball at the 16-yard line. So
all right, guys, this is guaranteed 2 points right here. I mean, 3 points.
Just surrendered the lead.
Not at all.
And you almost got it back, too.
Their offense was on the sidelines talking about getting on the field and getting that score back.
On first down, it's Watson. Over the middle, into the hands of Michael Thomas. Touchdown, Texans. Michael Thomas, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Charger drive about to get going. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Trying to get to the outside. This is McCaffrey. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's the veteran Justin Houston who got in there to make the stop.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side.
Gotta be kidding me.
Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's got room. Touchdown, L.A. Christian McCaffrey. His 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have cut it back within a score. Well, what a first half he's had running the football. Another terrific run there, and this one finds the end zone.
Well, we know he's a guy who's capable of coming up with big plays in the running game, and his offensive line knows it as well. That keeps them motivated, looking for those extra blocks to give him room to run downfield.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Takes it at the 7. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. Now a first down throw, Watson. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
On first down, Watson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air. And defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, it's Watson.
Oh!
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. And he'll be out of bounds right at
No,
the
that's
40.
a flag.
So a good punt.
That's a flag.
Nice return of 11 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3
Adams
in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets it down a yard or two shy
slow
of the 30 before he's out of
That's
bounds.
bullshit.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down
You got
for a
it.
win in the defense's column.
All right, guys, it's a fight
So they're able
now.
to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, they'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this.
An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we?
Man, that same
His
right
game
there. I
plan
can't.
is always on point.
I'm
And
right
now they get
there,
the
but
ball to
fuck.
start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. McCaffrey running up the middle.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
92 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Floyd.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 44-yard line. Here's Ryan. Flushed out right.
No way.
On the right
Oh.
sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit.
Oh, man, I think I got that motherfucker. Good Lord.
Try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Ryan.
Oh, my
on the
God.
Slant, DeAndre Hopkins.
He'll get it inside the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Oh, shit.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. That's going to go down as a loss of 5. And it brings up 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on
He
the
came
field
right.
despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd and long. It's Ryan. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
What an excellent
Man.
stand there in the red zone.
Yeah,
Nice tight
that
coverage.
would
They certainly
have been pick
recognized how
6 right
important it
there.
was to bring up 4th down here.
Another 100 and something.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that's going to tie things at 20. So they come away from this opening drive of the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
Taking it about the 1. And he returns this to the 22. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Eckler now between the tackles. And they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the return will stop right around the 25.
I'm tired of that. He had it too.
Tight window over the middle. And Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees.
That ain't flag is fucking tip
those
interceptions.
linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. So the turnover sets it up, and then a touchdown run here on the ensuing play.
And Brandon, a lot of times you see teams take shots in the passing
I
game.
know.
A quick change like this, they go right back and throw one for the end zone. Here they just call the running play, looking to get a few yards. But he's able to work his way downfield and take it into the end zone. The end result, the exact same thing as going for it in the passing game.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Man, that guy don't fumble, does he?
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air.
Eckler is nice, I can say that.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I don't know about you, partner, but on 2nd and inches, a lot of the times I'm leery about the offensive guys thinking about taking a shot downtown. Instead, they just hand it to the big man and let him rumble forward for a first down.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On 2nd down, Eckler, and he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Watson. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
They'll try the air now with Watson. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
I like how he hung in there and went through his progressions, but eventually his internal clock went off and told him it was time to make a run for it, and he ends up sliding down with a solid gain.
The Texans on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Here's Watson. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he is going to have a Texans first down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Off of play action, it's Watson.
There it is.
For Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 41.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a give. Right side McCaffrey.
Oh!
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. This is McCaffrey on the give.
Oh, my
and he
God.
takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with career touchdown number 60.
Damn.
And the Chargers are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So the first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just enough to kick the field goal on the first one. And the second time they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. Open receiver here, complete, it's Parker. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 23 yards on the play.
When Devontae Parker can play a full schedule, he can be a lot to handle for NFL defenses. 8 years in the league, but only one where he's played all the games in the regular season. But in that regular season, over 1,200 yards, 9 touchdowns. Nice catch there for a first down.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Here's Watson. Forced out to his left. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Deshaun Watson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Texans have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Yeah.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover.
I tried.
A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
A handoff left. McCaffrey. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts.
Yeah.
As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Good gain there on 1st down and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, Nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage. Stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
Oh, my God.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1
I know,
to go
man.
on 3rd down.
Hightower.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's across for the touchdown.
Good game, man. Good game.
Final minute, that should just about seal it. Well, they were looking to pick up the first down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
Good game.
Oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously, such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
Watson. Flush to his right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
No, you ain't.
Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown out a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned
I think
it.
I had Thomas more open.
Reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Victory formation time for the Chargers. They take a knee. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Chargers, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Meanwhile, for Houston, the defeat is their first of the year as they drop to 3-1. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.